Welcome today to Love Them Knives channel. Okay, we've got the Colibri tech here, and wow, gotta back this up. Let's back it up. This camera, we better get up in the air a little bit. This is a big knife. I'm a little surprised. There we go. We got it. Okay, I'm a little surprised. This is a big ass knife. This is 9.89 inches overall length. It's almost a 10-inch long knife. Look at this slot for lanyard. You think you could get that done in there? Look at these. Wow, the standoffs are pretty wild looking. Really, the whole knife is kind of wild looking, isn't it? It's a Kmaxrom design. Okay, this is a guy that's a retired uh, canine officer, French. And they say it right here. Okay, from the French army, and he came up with this. The name Kmaxrom design, durability, strength, and ergonomics. It's like, wow, you think you want to, due to the 4.34 blade length, you know, better performance for what? Doing things, outdoor use, etc., etc. So S35VN, and they have different colors available. I thought the green with the gold was kind of uh, interesting, especially with these standoffs, etc. Looks like it's weight relieved on the inside. Doesn't feel that heavy for as big as it is. But just check this out. Like, here's the Mini Dundee from Best Techman. Brother, that is a big, big knife. Now, hold on. Let's grab something almost normal size. Well, I mean, you can relate to this. My Spyderco. I mean, that's a PM2. It looks like a PM3, doesn't it? Wow, it is. That is a knife. It's a knife. It is. Where's my tape? Let's do this thing. Let's get this party started. And I got to do it like this. Okay. 4.34-inch blade. Wow. Yeah, it is all of that. 100 and almost 115, not 115, but all of 110 millimeters. And yeah, 9.89 is what they're saying inches overall length, and it's 25 centimeters. 25 centimeters, but no, it doesn't feel that heavy. So that's a thought. Ooh, over the detent ball pretty quick. Front flipper, kind of getting out there as far as my, my thoughts on front flipper knife length, because when they get really, really long, it becomes a little bit more ergonomically difficult to, crawl all the way up here to get to do that. But you can do that, but it's not like a smaller front flipper. That would be easier. This is a little tougher. So they could have skipped this. As far as I'm concerned, they could have skipped it. This is good enough. And then you've got the ambidextrous thumb stud. So why do you need like 5 different ways to open it? And I know there's going to be some people, oh yeah, I like the fact that they added that too. Okay. But no, no, no. 4.78 ounces. I mean, a 10-inch knife that's under 5 ounces. That's pretty incredible, really. 135 grams. That's not much. Wow, well under 5 ounces. And yet, you can kick it. Wow. And well under $200 too. And if you find it on White Mountain, I've got a link for Kansept, and I think they've got a discount code or something down below. I can't remember how much. Check it down there. And then White Mountain knives, if they have this in stock yet. Last I checked, it wasn't in yet, but it may be. And then LTK is the discount code for 10% off there as well. So shop around, but this thing is going to end up probably in what, the 160s or something? No, it's 189. So it's about 190, probably low 180s or something like that. Or in the 170s all in. That's a lot of S35VN right there. And thinking about that, let's pull a piece of paper. Let me see. It's not scary sharp, but it's not far off of that. It's a really good factory edge. Yeah, that's a good factory edge there. So wow, that's interesting. Well, you know that Kmaxrom, he did the Predatou. Remember that? Pretout. And the Pelican for Kansept. So look those up. Those are two other design collaborations he did with Kansept. So this is his newest one, and whoa, what a whopper. What a whopper. What does it say here? Colibri Tech and Kmaxrom design. Okay. What's our lockup on here? Ooh, that's pretty solid. That's about 35 to 40% on there. Quick over the detamp ball. By the time it hits you in the thumb, it's over. And there it is. It's pretty much fallen down on its own. Little bit of coaxing, but not much. Just like that. And then this is easy to flick. So that's a big ass blade to be flicking. But you can flick it with your middle finger. It's not that difficult. I think it's more difficult to do this front flipper. Ooh, but that's a lot of blade. And you know what? Thinking about that, how much we got? What is that? More? It's 3.3. Okay, I was thinking it's not going to be 3 millimeter. It's thicker than that. 0.13 of an inch, and overall 0.48. So it's under half an inch. 12.4 millimeters. And it's contoured, and you got all this kind of like a starburst or whatever kind of radiating pattern up and down here. But that gives it good grip, and stonewash blade. So that's nice too. That's a good working finish on a blade, which I don't know that I'd want this in satin. I kind of like it the way it is. Bit of a thumb ramp area, and it's jimped. Okay. It's definitely not aggressive, that's for sure. So here's the box. Okay. This is what it comes in right here: green anodized titanium, etc., etc. This is the pouch, of course. Okay, that's what they're doing these days. They've been doing this for a couple years, I think. And then what else have we got here? Okay, and then we just got this little dog where they got a, ooh, Mr. Fancy Boy. Mr. Fancy Boy, microfiber cloth. So, okay. And it's a solid box, etc. So, there's that. And they've been doing this for a while, too. These are good and solid. Got a kind of a suede feel on these boxes. But wow. How is it in ergos? We'll take a look at it. What do you think? Pretty easy, right? This little front finger choil here, but boom, boom, boom. And big hands, it doesn't matter. If you got huge hands, this may be a little, you may get lost on here if you got really small hands, but I think you could adapt. And yeah, this is good, but whew, that's a long ass blade. And the good thing is it's a long ass blade, right? Because there's some cutting tasks where, under 3-inch cutting edge, or even 3-inch, 3 1/4 inch cutting edge just won't get through the material. So this is one of those ones that it's likely to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they've got it pocketed underneath here. It's light enough. I think part of the deal is how slender it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is not that much. In fact, let's kind of get an idea what we're looking at here. Okay, come on, catch the highest peak, and here 31 millimeters at 1.21, where actually the like this, as far as real estate at the highest peak, that ain't gonna make it, right? Not with the Spyderco. Spyderco's more like 1.6. See that? Yeah. So this is way, way thinner. And then down here for sure, right? Just 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay. I don't think there's any place on here that's an inch. No, ain't nothing. I mean, even down here is 1.15. Close. Close at the very, very tail. Okay. That's it. But this, wow, that blade pretty much disappears in there, doesn't it? So it's slender. So that's probably part of the whole equation is why it's so light. Yeah, it's pocketed, but this handle is not tall. It's pretty slender. But on the other hand, and then your fingers wrap around and wrap around again, don't they? But still, the purchase on it's not bad. It's not bad. Wow, a lot of blade, really light. So you got the length there. Wow, that's yeah. I'm kind of lost on this. See how difficult? You kind of really got to focus to do this front flipper, and you really gotta you gotta be intentional with that because it's a big long blade, right? So this is so much easier. This and the D10 on this is appropriate. It's not too much, but it's not too light. There's no way. This is not too light. Okay. Now it is. We got it. Okay. No, it's not too light. Let's see if I can fail it. Ooh, almost. Almost. So it's holding on pretty good. Yeah, okay, I can fail it. Okay, yeah, I can fail it. But no, I don't think it's too light. Okay, yeah. You got a lot, you got some weight on that blade. So when you get big, heavy blades, usually you can shake them out pretty quick. But nah, hey, if you're going to have this as a front flipper, you do not want more D10 than what you got here. So you're good. You're good. They could have deleted it for me. I've said it 4 times now, so I'll belabored the point already because you got ambidextrous thumb studs. If they would have eliminated these, then okay, I get it. I'd rather have them keep these and eliminate this. And you got the flipper, you got this. That's enough. That's enough. All right, but there we go. Whew. God, it's big. It's good size, but you know what? It don't feel that heavy. Not at all. Where's my balance point on this dog? It's right there, and it's easy to find, too. Those back spacers kind of freaking me out, aren't they? Those are, yeah, these standoffs are kind of that toxic green or something. That is something. It must be maybe not a DLC coat or something. It might be some kind of coating. Okay, let's take this dog apart and ooh, I wonder if we're a number 9 in there, or maybe even a 10. Let's try a 10. Aha! Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we're a 10. Now, are we going to spin the whole thing? Okay, we're taking it from the presentation side. That's where the screw is. But it doesn't look like that we have a captured pivot here. So we will know more here in a moment. But that's number 10. So have we got number 8s on the body? No, we're dropping to a number 6. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we do a number 10 on the pivot and we drop to number 6s on the body. I think they should have gone to number 8s on the body if they're going to go to a number 10 on the pivot. I mean, I don't mind that they go to a number 10 on pivot, but no, I would have rather that they'd have gone to number 8s on the body. I'm gonna let them know that those are my preferences, and you can sound off on that if you'd like. And here we go. And okay, those are good size bearings. Those are nice. I don't mind that. And there's your little racetrack washer. Okay. Got that on the inside right there. Not a problem. This should be an easy take apart. It has been so far. This is pretty straightforward right here. And then here's where your pivot's coming through from the back, and there's nothing stopping this. But okay, you can grab it from both sides and pop it. So it doesn't need to be a captured pivot as long as you got a way to, hold the other side steady and break it loose. Just I wouldn't recommend getting too joyful on the thread locker necessarily. Looks clean. Ceramic detent ball and hardened steel. Insert with an over travel stop. So it is a pretty simple little break apart, and that's your disassembly. All right, that was easy. Easy, yeah. Good little drop, pretty fidget friendly, easy apart, easy together, and getting better. Better and better. Yeah, okay. Big ass knife. The Colibri Tech Kmaxrom design. Check down below on the link with the discount code, all that kind of thing. Check out my website too, lovethemknives.com. And you guys stay sharp.